It is the 9 o'clock news local edition on Rock 93.7, and this week I have with me somebody who's just kind of starting out at doing this whole local music thing. We've had a few different bands, and I'm fortunate to have with me tonight Cheyenne Graff. Now, Cheyenne, you are from...
I'm from Cookeville, Tennessee.
Okay, and you are still kind of new at this. You've only been doing it for how long?
Well, I've been singing since the age of 2, but I started performing in front of a lot of people when I was about at 12 here.
Okay. All right. So, and you are still on the young side, still in school, still working your way through. So I think, what are we in our senior year?
No, I'm a sophomore.
Made you way older. Okay. Well, anyway, so you're still kind of getting the feel for making music and getting things together. Do you play any instruments?
I play the guitar, and I'm learning how to play the piano.
That's different. Some people start out with the piano and then work their way to the guitar. I don't think I've had a lot of people tell me they start with guitar. Is it a bit of a learning curve for you?
Sometimes, I don't know, I'll learn a song on the piano, then I'll transpose it to the guitar, and then I'll do vice versa, so.
Okay. All right. Well, and as we've said, you are starting out, so you've now got a couple of songs written. In fact, we've got a couple of those tonight. We even let you bring your guitar, so you can do a little picking, which is way better than having you sing than me, because I've tortured our listeners enough with me doing Christmas songs a while back. So I'll tell you what, we'll do that a little bit later on. You've got even a new one that you're going to share with us this evening, so all kinds of good stuff to talk about. But I'm interested. You said you started singing at the age of 2.
Oh, God.
Just music around the house, or?
There was this fish on the wall called Billy Bass, and it sang 2 songs, Don't Worry, Be Happy, and Take Me to the River, Drop Me in the Water. I used to stand up on top of our coffee table, and I would say, Mama, press the button, and she would press the red button, and I'd just wail it out.
So you had your own little stage in the living room at an early age.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and I'm going to guess from there, Mom just kind of figured that you were really serious about this, or did she foster
I've always been
it?
serious about it, yeah.
Oh,
I've always been, I want to be a singer, I want to be a singer, I want to be a singer.
So that's where the main focus is doing the lyrics and the singing and such. So by around age 12, you said you started doing performances?
Yeah, and I started songwriting.
Well, what was the first song that you wrote? I'm going to guess it's the one that we're going to play a little bit later? Or?
Yeah, I wrote Long Gone, actually last year. And it was about my great-grandma's death, because she had died 1 year previous to the song being wrote, so.
So did just the thought of the loss comes into play?
Yeah, we were feeling it pretty hard. It was just a time where no one really wanted to do anything, and it hit us pretty hard, so I was like, well, why not just sing a song about it, so.
So did the lyrics come first then, or the melody?
Kind of both, I would say, because, I mean, I started coming up with the song lyrics, and then I'd be like, oh, well, this is how the tune's going to go, and then all of a sudden I came up with a song.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, why don't we go ahead and we'll let you break out the guitar and play that for us, okay?
Okay.
This is Cheyenne Graff. This is Long Gone, the 9 o'clock news local edition on Rock 93.7.
She's on the road now, she's leaving me somehow, I just can't find the words to say. sit down and pray for God to help me through my tears. She's long gone now, she's in my heart. Oh no, see her someday, but I know it's not here for sure. She's long gone now, she's in my heart. Oh no, one day she'll be with me, but I know she'll be okay, 'cause she's gone home.
It's the 9 o'clock news local edition on Rock 93.7. Changing pace up tonight a little bit. Usually do the acoustic set a little bit later in the show. Thought we'd do that early on so we can kind of give them an idea of what you've been working on. You started writing at an early age, Cheyenne, and you said your first song that you wrote was Long Gone.
Yes.
And so is it that it comes easier or harder after you've done your first one?
It's a little in between. I mean, I say that I write one new song every year, but that's not really the case. It just happens when it happens, I guess.
So do you get ideas that you keep a scrapbook on, or?
I have a little notebook that I keep with me at all times in case an idea pops up.
So we keep a notebook of songs that's at the ready. And so do you have a lot of unfinished ones?
Oh, yeah. I've got a verse here, a chorus there, a bridge here, and then I've got a tune that I'll write down the chords on the guitar for it, and it's just awful half the time.
Well, do you go back and look at it and go, okay, maybe this was meant to go with that? Does it start to piece together?
I've
or is it...
tried to do that on a couple songs. It just, nothing really wants to work together right now, so...
You are working on writing your own material at the moment, but one of the other things that you do is get out and, well, as you said, you want to be a singer.
Yes.
So you actually try to get out and sing and do performances. So you rely on tracks, or how do you do that?
It's mainly both, but I prefer the live band just because you get more interaction with everyone. But most of the time I'll be singing with tracks.
So do you have people that you go to for a live band? Do you have people that you work with?
I have some friends that play instruments, so...
So they kind of work as a backing band, or?
In a sense, yes, I guess.
So what are we looking at there? A couple of guitars and a set of drums, or?
Just mainly a bass, a guitar, sometimes what's that fancy guitar? The one that plays all the fancy little notes? I don't know what they're called.
The steel or the slide? Steel.
Yeah,
okay.
that's a steel guitar. And
there
then, like I said, the drums.
Now you lean more towards, your sound is more country.
Mm-hmm.
So is that personal choice, or is it just what you feel comfortable with, or were you pushed into that, or did you choose that?
I wasn't pushed into it. No, I've just always been singing country. Ever since I was little, my main influence has been like Carrie Underwood and Miranda Lambert and all them, so.
Now, do you have some of the older classic country that you kind of go to, too?
Yeah, I've got Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, Dolly Parton.
So do we listen to them on an endless loop and go, I can hit that note, or?
Sometimes, but most of the time I'll just start singing a song, and if I like it, I'll start singing it in public.
So we've been singing since, I think we established earlier, you've been singing about since the age of 12. And so
yeah.
You're working your way towards getting more of your own songs together and trying to get some of your own material together, and you've got plans to put together an album at some point, or?
Yeah, I'm actually working on an album, and we are going to be recording sometime. I don't really remember what the name of the studio is, but it's a big studio that Carrie Underwood and a couple other people have recorded their stuff at. So.
Excellent. Well, we'll find out a little bit more about what you're going to be recording, what you're working on, and talk to you some more as we continue. It's the 9 o'clock news local edition on Rock 93.7. It's the 9 o'clock news local edition on Rock 93.7. Every week we feature different music, different artists, different bands coming in to talk to us about what they're doing around the area. If you're interested in being on the show, not complicated. Go to the website, rock937online.com, and you can find out all the details and submit your information to us. And then I pick up the phone and I give you a call. That's kind of how we did it, wasn't it, Cheyenne? I just kind of called up and said, when would you be available to sit down and talk with us? And so we brought in your music now. There was a bit of a delay because you had some music that you were working on trying to record. In fact, we've got a new song that we're going to share here in a bit that you had a chance to get into the studio. Now, we said earlier that you do get a chance to go out and perform. You kind of work with somebody. I believe we didn't say his name.
Ted Graves and Nita Graves. Nita Graves is actually helped me in the song that we are going to be playing later. She wrote the song and I did the vocals on it. And then her husband, Ted Graves, I use his band a lot to perform around.
So it's a pretty good partnership that you guys have. And she actually tailored this song so you helped you out and kind of helped co-write it and stuff. And so that's kind of cool. And she's like, this is perfect for you.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's really where you're leaning towards, is more towards the vocal work. I think I heard you mention Carrie Underwood. And have you thought about going somewhere around those lines, heading for one of the shows like she did?
I'm actually trying out for The Voice this February.
Really?
Yeah, so I tried out last year and I made it past the first round, but I got a little too excited and didn't make it past the second. So I'm hoping to go further this time.
All right. So you've actually taken a shot at that and you're going to go do that again. Kind of cool. Well, we may end up hearing this song on there then. It's called Damn I Am. Mm-hmm. How long did it take for her to put together or for you to work with on her?
I don't really know. She just came up to me one day and she's like, Cheyenne, she's like, I really want you to listen to this song. And I think it's perfect for you. You sing it and everything's going to go fine. She's like, it's a girl power song. She's like, it's upbeat. It's perfect for you.
So whenever you actually sat down, read the lyrics and looked at it and went, what did it take to get you into the momentum of the song?
I actually have just been in some of my teenager phase lately. So I've been having some of my attitude put towards music instead of trying to like put it towards my parents or something like that. So
you just kind of put the passion into it and let it come out.
Yep.
All right, excellent. Well, I tell you what, why don't we take a listen to that? This is a new track from Cheyenne Graff. It is Damn I Am on the 9 o'clock News Local Edition on Rock 93.7. It's the 9 o'clock News Local Edition on Rock 93.7. I've got in studio with me tonight Cheyenne Graff, and she is working on the whole solo artist thing. She has started out just kind of, singing, and then you picked up an instrument. Guitar's what you gravitated to, and you said you're working on learning the piano. So what other instruments do you want to learn down the line?
Let's see. I think drums would be pretty cool to play. The bass is really an instrument that I think I should learn. And I don't know. I thought about joining the school's marching band and playing the trumpet because I started that instrument when I was 4.
So you really just don't have anything in particular as far as I'm staying with this one thing. I kind of like to try them all out.
Yeah.
So instruments, of course, nice being able to play those, but really what your focus is the singing part. Mm-hmm. So do you work? How much effort do you put into the vocal? Do you have a vocal coach or anything like that?
I've never had any vocal help or anything like that. It's always just come natural to me, I guess. I don't know. It's a God-given gift is what I've been told. So
going forward then, do you plan to do anything along those lines? Or
I plan to, yeah.
Getting out and performing, you said you do work with a band. We talked about that. You are in the process of writing some music and stuff. In all the activities, do you have a website where they can find information?
I don't have a website. No, I'm on Facebook.
You do have Facebook?
I do have Facebook.
Okay. Well, a lot of the bands go places like Reverb Nation where they start to put their stuff up and kind of get your music out and exposed that way. So I didn't know if maybe you'd went that route. For now, just sticking with the whole Facebook thing. So you get out and do appearances. So you've got a few places that you're going to be going in the spring, booking some stuff. Of course, you're worried more about finishing up school, I'm going to guess.
Yeah.
Because you've still got a ways to go in that. So band classes, you talked about wanting to take up maybe marching band or do something along those lines. Are you active in any of the choral or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm actually a part of our school choir, and we are going to be going to Carnegie Hall this summer and performing with a good friend of mine, Brian Bacon. And this is going to be sometime in June.
Got things lined out for this summer, but I'm going to guess by then you're probably also going to be thinking about writing some more material because shouldn't that 1 year cycle have come into play by then? You should be ready to put out another song. I think you said it takes about a year or so for one to come together.
Yeah.
At this point anyway. So, but plenty of ideas falling into the book. So your plans are to eventually put together at least something of a full-length CD.
Yes.
Start maybe with an EP?
I don't even know what that is.
That's just simply like a 4-song thing. Just a few songs on it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Something along those lines. Okay. Well, in the meantime, any thoughts about getting your stuff up to where people can hear it online?
I I've thought about it. We're probably going to get that set up at some point, but not at the moment.
All right. Well, if you do, I'm going to guess at some point it will be on Facebook. So
Yes.
whenever they're looking on Facebook, what should they put in to find you?
Cheyenne Graff.
All right. Just look for Cheyenne Graff, and she should pop right up around the Crossville area. You want to look for pages, I'm going to guess, because you probably have a music page.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. There you go. That's how you find her on Facebook. And, of course, we've got her in here tonight, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed the music that we've shared with you. And thank you, Miss Cheyenne, for coming in to talk to us. I do appreciate you taking the time. And at some point, hopefully I'll have you back in, maybe after you've got your next song out. Sounds good?
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, and you have a blessed day.